Hmm. Hello, Ana Carolina.
Hello, Stephanie. My favorite class.
Yes, and one of mine as well. How are you today?
I'm nice, thank you.
Good, good. You are nice.
Thank you. You are very kind.
I think I'm doing well, I'm hoping tomorrow I'm doing a new class. I'm going to try a new class with an email that I get. It's an email I get every weekday about the news, but it's written in like there's a lot of slang and a lot of it's kind of casual. It's written like young people are talking. So I was thinking of doing a class with that. And it uses a lot of idioms too. Um, so I kind of thought of you when I had the idea for the class because it's um, kind of those uses of language that are like idioms or figurative or just not clear right away. So that's what I'm excited about. I'm going to set it up after this class or tomorrow sometime. And then if it's good, I can do it often because it's a email I get every day. So I think it'll be fun. We'll see. I just know that every time I read the email, I notice all the good language in it.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure that I will enjoy a lot.
Good. I hope so. I hope so. All right. Well, we should start. It looks like it might just be us tonight, which is fine. So we will get started, and people can join as they come in. I think we are on the line. Did we do this one last time?
I don't remember. I wonder where is Julian.
Yeah. Where is
He
he?
Yes, he doesn't miss your class for the vote.
Yeah, it's strange.
Uh-huh.
And there were a lot of people signed up too, so I wonder, maybe there's some technical difficulties, or maybe they're just late. I hope he comes though.
Yeah. Let's see. Fingers crossed.
Yes, definitely. But we'll get started. All right. I know that we did hot under the collar. So we're going to start up right here. On the line. Something is on the line when it is in danger of being lost. Maybe, Ana Carolina, why don't you just read our example?
Okay, Stephanie. Lately, Tom's been more conscientious, conscientious about the accuracy and quality of his work with the company. He was warned that his job was on the line because his lack of concern for his duties. When Tom was alerted that he was in danger of losing his job, he began to take his obligations with the company more seriously.
Wonderful,
Okay.
wonderful. Good. So something is on the line if you might lose it. If you're gambling and you bet money, you're putting your money on the line. If you default on your mortgage, your house is on the line. Any questions on that one?
No, it's clear.
Great. Okay. So that's our first one, and that's for when things go bad. But our next ones will be for when things go well. Oh, this is a strange one. This one is not very common, but you do hear it. For a song. If you're doing something for a song, you're doing it for very little money. This reminds me of for peanuts, which is more common, at least in my dialect of English. But for very little money. Do you want to read the example again, or should I?
I can.
Great.
Sarah, I picked up the perfect chair for the living room the other day. That's wonderful. I know we've been looking for some time. Where did you finally come across what you wanted? I was really quite lucky. I got it for a song at a little furniture store. I was able to buy it for very little money because the owners of the store were right in the middle of their spring liquidation sale.
Nice, very nice. Good. So for very little money. I've actually never used this idiom. I would say for peanuts. But interesting one. So it'll be kind of new for me too. Any questions on that one?
No, I will use it for a peanut.
Yeah, that one I think is more common, at least in my mind. All right, and our third one before we write is make a splash. So if you make a splash, it means to be successful and attract attention. You want to read this example?
How why not?
Make you
Do
do
you
all of it.
remember? Yes. Do you remember Andre and Jackie? Yes, I do. Weren't they working together on some kind of a novel? That's right. It was finally published, and I understand that it made quite a splash, both domestically and abroad. That's great news. They are both talented and hardworking. It's good to hear that the book was so successful and attracted such a great deal of attention.
Great, excellent, nice reading. Good. This one I always think of a swimming pool, like jumping into a swimming pool. If you want people to notice you getting into the swimming pool, you try to make a splash. So great. Any questions on that one?
No, it's clear.
Okay, wonderful. All right, since it's just you and me, how much time do you want to spend writing?
I can write quickly.
All right, so maybe start with a standard 5 minutes and see what we get.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see, what are the 3 idioms? Do you remember?
Yes. On the line,
Right, and it means?
within an inch of losing something.
Good, ooh, nice work. Right. And the next one was?
For a peanut.
Oh yeah, for a song. I almost forgot it. For peanuts or for a song.
For peanuts. Or for a little amount of money.
A small amount of money. Good. And our last one.
Make a splash.
And it means?
To draw attention in a nice way. To be successful.
Good. All right. So that's it. Okay, 5 minutes on the clock. I'm interested to see what you come up with. Go ahead. All right, our time is up, but of course it's your class, so take as much time as you need and just let me know.
I've done.
Wonderful. Good. Mine's really boring. I wasn't too creative today. But I'll read it really quick anyway in case you have questions. It does give examples. So I really wanted to make a splash at my new job by bragging about all my past work experience. But how was I to know my new job was already on the line? They wanted a team player, not an expert lone wolf. So they fired me, and now I'm working for a song at the local Walmart. Sad story.
Yeah. Teacher Lone Wolf, not
Okay.
lonely. Mm,
Yeah. Good. That's your bonus idiom. A lone wolf is someone who likes to work on their own,
okay.
who doesn't go along with the pack or the rest of the people.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, good question. Any other questions on mine?
Mm-mm. No.
All right. Let's hear yours. Go ahead.
Okay. My friend was looking for a better job, and she was working really hard in a restaurant to pay her tuition. But she had to work a lot for peanuts, and it was not worth it. Then, out of the blue, she started showing up dressed up to her teeth in college. She had a lot of free time. No one knew what she was doing for a living, and everyone was wondering how she could change from water to wine so quickly. She had made a splash somehow. Then she explained, sorry,
No worries.
explained, I forgot the ET.
That's okay. You'll get it.
And she explained, comma, a quotation. No, she explained, comma. She had gotten the hands. She explained, no, she explained that she had gotten the hands down best job ever.
Yeah, and then I think you mean, oh, the hands down best job ever. There we go.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. What is that? People asked. Well, I'm working as a guinea pig for a famous laboratory. It's so easy. I just have to go there every once in a while to get some shots and take some pills, and they pay me a fortune. How great! Oh my gosh, her life was on the line.
All right. Nice, excellent, as usual. Very creative and fun. And good use of the idioms. So let's go through it and just look at those. Um, she had to work a lot for peanuts, and it was not worth it. Um, Worth is almost never in ing form. I think it's a non-continuous verb. Good. So nice idiom there. For peanuts, for a song means the same. Very good. Then out of the blue, good idiomatic expression there. Out of nowhere. She started showing up dressed to her teeth. Just dressed to her teeth. In dressed to her teeth. Is that the end of the sentence?
No, as she starts showing up dressed to her teeth in college.
Okay, I think we'd put probably at then maybe. Might be clearer that she's showing up to college dressed to her teeth. In fact, actually, maybe that's where we'd put it. Showing up to college dressed to her teeth. She had a lot of free time. No one knew what she was doing for a living, and everyone was wondering how she could change from water to wine so quickly. Good. Another nice idiomatic expression. Biblical. She had made a splash somehow. Then she explained that she had gotten the hands down best job ever. What is that? People asked. Well, I am working as a guinea pig for a famous laboratory. It is so easy. I just have to go there once in a while to get some shots and take some pills, and they pay me a fortune. How great! Oh my gosh, her life was on the line. Good. I like the kind of twist ending of the use of the last idiom. How this friend thinks the job is so easy.
Yes.
And we're wondering, okay, you're crazy. What is in those pills? You're probably going to die.
Yes.
Nice, funny. Poor college students always taking those jobs, being tested on.
Indeed.
Nice. Very nice. Great. Yeah, I don't see anything else to change there. Really good. Any questions on anything?
No, thank you.
All right. I love it. Let's do
Thank you.
some more. I think we have lots of time, so we can get at least 3 more. We might even get a third round in tonight. So let's see what idioms are coming up next. I need to find more idioms so I can keep doing this class. I'm getting towards the end.
We can go over all of them if
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't find anyone.
Yeah, just start over at the beginning, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Uh-huh.
I should. All right, we'll do that. Because yeah, this is 101 idioms, so I think we're going to be at the end very soon. All right, let's go on. So we made a splash. Here's the next one. Oh, I like this one. Have the world by the tail. This one's kind of funny because the world does not have a tail. You can probably guess the meaning to this one. If you have the world by the tail, you are successful and happy. You want to read the example?
Yes.
Good.
Mark finished school at the top of his class, and he was offered an excellent position with an accounting firm. Now he feels that she has the world by the tail. Everything has been working out for him lately, and it's not to no sorry, and it's no wonder that he's feeling so successful and happy.
Wonderful. Good. So I have the world by the tail. Kind of like have the bull by the horns, except totally different. Any questions on this one?
It's no wonder.
Oh, yeah, no wonder. When we say it's no wonder, we mean it's clear that, or it's not surprising that. So it's kind of like saying nobody would wonder why he's happy. Good question. And you'll actually hear that a lot, just those 2 words together. Oh, no wonder. Like, let's see. You didn't get my mail the other day. No, I was on vacation. Oh, no wonder. Good question. All right. Next idiom. This one's really common and can be confusing now that I'm thinking about it. Sitting pretty. If you are sitting pretty, you are in a fortunate position. So go ahead. Why don't you read that one for us?
Okay. I heard that Michael and Jennifer got a good price when they sold their house. Yes, they did. Now they're really sitting pretty. As a matter of fact, they're thinking of going on a long vacation. I wish I were in such a fortunate position. I haven't had a vacation in years.
Great, wonderful. So sitting pretty is in a fortunate position. Any questions on that one?
No,
Perfect. And this one I bet you've heard before.
no, I've never.
No, oh good. Feel like $1 million, or also feel like $1,000,000. We say sometimes. If you feel like $1 million, you feel wonderful. $1 million is great, right? So if you feel like it, you feel great. Why don't you read our example for us?
Okay, I I bumped into Nicky at the barber shop yesterday. He looked great, but I noticed that he had a slight limp when he walked. I guess he didn't know that he had an operation on his knee. No, I didn't. How's he feeling? He says he's feeling like $1 million now. Apparently, the pain in his knee is all gone. It's good that he's feeling so wonderful. It must be a refreshing change not having to put up with all that discomfort.
Excellent. Very nice. All right, that one's pretty easy, I think. Any questions on that one?
Nope.
Super. All right. Let's go back to our Google Doc. And let's see. Do you remember the idioms? Trying to see if I remember.
Okay. Sitting pretty
Excellent.
in a comfortable position. To be in a comfortable situation, a comfortable position.
Yeah.
Um, to have the words by the tail.
Yes, exactly.
To be successful. I'm not sure.
Yeah, to be successful and happy. If you have the, yeah, good.
to feel like $1 million. To feel happy, wonderful.
Yeah, to feel wonderful. Very good. Yeah, have the world by the tail. You'd be in control, right? If you have an animal by the tail, you can control that animal, or your power. You have power over that animal. So
Okay.
power over the world. Great. So let's write again. Should we do it 5 minutes again? 5 minutes.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and just let me know if you finish early or whenever you're done. Here we go.
Okay, Stephanie.
Right, wonderful. Um, Excellent. So it looks like you added on to the first one, which is always fun.
Okay.
All right, let's go to yours. Mine's boring. um, all right, so let's see. You can. Where does it start? Oh, yep, there we go. So there we ended. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Thanks God we were able to convince her to do something else. And finally, it dawned on her that her job was very dangerous. So she picked her bottom dollar and went to a casino to gamble. She won. She won. She was tickled pink, so happy. She thought, how wonderful! Even better than the previous job. I just have to come here once per week or less than it, and I will have the world by the tail. I will stay sitting pretty, no obligations, easier than the previous job, no more shots. I feel like $1 million. It's a piece of cake. But to her disappointment, things did not work well, and she lost her shirt there. Oh, she's so immature. When is she going to grow up and get a real job? For God's sake.
Excellent. Very funny, very funny. So she quits her dangerous job and becomes a professional gambler. All right, very nice story. Funny, good use of idioms, lots of idioms too. We'll just go quickly through it. Usually in this phrase, thank is singular. I don't know why. It almost seems like a command to me when we say it. Thank God. We were able to convince her to do something else, and finally it dawned on her that her job was very dangerous. So she picked her bottom dollar and went to a casino to gamble. Good. Yep. So this was her last dollar, right?
Yes,
Yes. Good. 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 Because your bottom dollar is your last dollar. Usually it's figurative. I bet my bottom dollar you won't lose. But good. She picked her bottom dollar and went to a casino to gamble. She won. She was tickled pink, so happy. Nice bonus idiom there too, tickled pink. I like that one. She thought, how wonderful, even better than the previous job. I just have to come here once per week or less. And we would just say or less. If we wanted to, we could say less than that, but we usually wouldn't. And I will have the world by the tail. There's our new one. Very good use of it. When you're rich, you certainly have the world by the tail. I will stay sitting pretty. We'd probably do B here. No obligations, easier than the previous job, no more shots. I feel like $1 million. Great use of that word when you're very, very happy, feeling wonderful. But to her disappointment, things did not work well, and she lost her shirt there. Good. So she lost all of her money. She is so immature. When is she going to grow up and get a real job? For God's sake. And that is a possessive. The sake belongs to God. Good. Really fun, really creative, good use of the idioms. Any questions?
no, thank you.
All right, perfect. Good. So we can do a third round. This is great. Lots of idioms today.
Yes, I hope that I remember.
I hope these next ones fit into your same example. No, we'll see. But let's do 3 more. Yeah, there will be a lot to remember, but you'll have them in writing and you can reread your stories too. Plus, you seem to have a good memory for these things. I always wonder how you bring so many into your writing, if you just have them in your head ready.
I don't know, Stephanie. I always, I, I've always was or I've been. I always been
For what? Finish the sentence. I have to.
creative.
Yeah, I've always been creative.
I've I've always been creative since I was a child.
Very nice. Well, good. It really shows, and it's fun. Makes it fun for me. Good. So let's get a few more in there. Kick up one's heels. This is a good one. We kick up our heels when we celebrate. Do you want to read the example?
Okay. The oh my gosh. Prerequisites.
Good. Prerequisites. Good.
The prerequisites for admission to the theatre arts school are quite demanding, and those students who were finally accepted had reason to kick up their heels. It was only natural that those who made it through the exams and interviews would want to be would want to celebrate the occasion by going out and have a good time.
Great. Good. So
Okay.
kick up your heels is to go out and have a good time, celebrate, dance, party. Good. Oh, this one is a little different. This is a great one. Bury the hatchet. Bury the hatchet. Here are some hatchets going into a hole where they will bury them. If you bury the hatchet, you make peace. Do you want to read that example for us?
Sure. Somebody told me that you and Doe had been quarreling over the construction site of the new building. That's true, but we worked out the problem and decided to bury the hatchet. Glad to hear that. You guys have always worked out together. Well, once we came to the conclusion that we both had the same goal in mind, we put an end to our bitter feelings and made peace with each other.
Wonderful. Good. So bury the hatchet is to end an argument or to make peace with an enemy. All right, and one more. This one's really common. Paint the town red. I guess not really common, but I've heard it quite a lot. I remember being confused by this one as a child. Paint the town red means to carouse and have a good time. This word carouse is not used often, rather archaic, old-fashioned word. But so paint the town red would be like to party, to go out and have a good time, kick up your heels. Do you want to read that example for us?
So, how did you enjoy your vacation to Europe last summer? It was marvelous. I will never forget the time we had when we were in Rome. There was no end to things to see and do. And how was the nightlife? Great. We painted the town red the first 3 nights we were there. Didn't that get to be pretty expensive? I guess so. But we were so excited by all that the city had to offer that we went out carousing without thinking about the cost.
Nice.
Okay.
Good. So if you paint the town red, it means you go out on the town partying. All right. Any questions on that?
No. It means to splurge a lot of money to have a good time.
Yeah. Not necessarily, but usually Usually if you paint the town red, you are going into clubs, into places where you spend money. But it's not necessarily about the cost of it. Good question. All right, so let's go our third round, third story, or same story third time. Take as long as you need. I will set 5 minutes, but let me know if you finish. All right, I'll try repeat 2.
I finished. Stephanie.
Oh, sorry. I was talking and
Okay.
my mic was still on mute. Good, perfect. That was actually exactly when the 5-minute timer went off.
Okay.
All right, so let me find the part where we were. Let's see, for God's sake. There we go. All right,
Ah,
go ahead.
okay. We started fighting a lot, and I couldn't get along with her for a long time. She was broke, and it was her fault. One day, she told me she had gotten a really good job this time. She became an actress. Okay, this time it was a real job. So we decided to bury the hatchet, and we went to a fancy disco club to paint the town red. We were kicking up our heels in the cloud nine. She was telling me about how great she was acting in a movie to get her hair done, her makeup to go to the sets and so forth. Then I asked her, what is the genre of the movies you've been playing? And she told me with a naive expression, it's Lorne. I didn't get it and asked which kind of genre is that? Is it a kind
Oh boy.
of Italian movie? She answered, no, no.
Keep reading. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so good. That is so funny. Thank you so much. What a good laugh. It's a light porn. I this is so funny. I have to share that. I'm gonna go ask my boyfriend if he's ever heard of a Lorne before. So funny, very good. This friend is hopeless. Okay, let's see. Great. Oh gosh, what a good laugh. Good ab workout. My abs hurt. Great. Okay, let's look. One day she told me she had gotten a really good job this time. She became an actress. Okay, this time it was a real job, so we decided to bury the hatchets, and we went to a fancy disco club to paint the town red. Perfect use of both idioms there. Great. And kicking up our heels. We were kicking up our heels on cloud 9. On cloud 9, she was telling me about how great acting in a movie was. I don't know why the word order changes there, but it does. To get her hair done, her makeup done, to go to the sets, and so forth. And then I asked her, what is the genre of the movies you've been playing? And she told me with a naive expression, it's Lorne. I didn't get it and asked which kind of genre is that? Is that a kind of Italian movie? And she answered, no, it is light porn. Very, very, very good.
Oh, my stomach.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. I love this one. This is such a good. The whole story is great, but that ending is fabulous. Very nice. I feel like we should publish this somewhere. Maybe I'll send it to Verbling and they can do a blog post.
No, they will spell me.
They'll kick us both out.
Yes.
Oh my
gosh.
Oh gosh, but that really, really great. Thank you for the good laughs this evening and the creativity. It's been a lot of fun as usual. So I guess that's it. I'll do this class again next Sunday. As soon as they assign the classes again, I'll set it up. But be looking for that new class this week, probably tomorrow.
Okay, I will be there.
All right, great, Anna. It's been fun. Have a good night.
You too. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.